listen, let me finish. But what has she done that any of the rest of them hasn't done? I know what she has done. She's donated a lot of money to a lot of people and a lot of charities. So, I mean, what is it? What makes it? I mean, people just get so emotional on the other side of a screen.
Here, former client and patient of Polly Golightly. Well, I seen that she came on today, and she is just full of piss and vinegar, telling everybody about her past experiences as a real estate agent, as a makeup artist. She was so fabulous at that. What else was she? Oh, and her life coaching, and that she's going to get a job in Manhattan. Well, and then she went into how to help people, since she was my therapist. And I was so naive for a whole year. I was listening to her, and she says, here's how I work with a client. I tell them my opinion. Well, let me tell you something, Miss Golightly. Opinions are the same as assholes. You want me to say it again? Opinions are the same as assholes. Everybody has one. So, a life coach shouldn't be giving people opinions about their lives, because you're holding somebody's precious life in your hand. What you do is listen, and you listen good, and you let that person spill out everything that they feel. And you know how you guide them? You let them hear themselves, because only that person that's talking, the individual that you are listening to, you're just a guide, because you cannot live that life for that person. And this old grandma has finally learned that only she can do it for herself. It's nice to have a friend. It's nice to have a life coach. It's nice to have a psychiatrist. But you gotta live that life, baby, for yourself. Nobody can do it for you. So, your opinion's not gonna help somebody. And good luck with that job you're talking about that you got in Manhattan, because I kinda doubt that's the truth either. When people can't keep good eye contact, they are telling lies.
For what? For what? What's it do to speak ill of somebody like that?
So yeah, something very disturbing was sent to me, and I want to say it was Laura Life Perplex Live, and in it she was streaming a former friend of mine. I can't believe that Laura would even find something so grotesque, and it was. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. We became friends. And she didn't have a channel or anything. Little did I know, she just became friends with me to start a channel. Presented herself like 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 she represented the South, like a Southern belle, and I fell for it. And little did I know that she was nothing like what what I would see now. She talked with a Southern accent. Scary shit. She would send me these cute little presents, and she was such a great person to talk to. And I was like, wow, she's great. And then I met her in person, and I thought things went well, and I continued to be friends with her. And then things really kind of went sideways, and I think she really wanted them to become sideways. And I think that there was some sort of plan in action, and I found out the hard way. I found out way later that she was nothing that I thought she was. And she was on a panel talking about my mother. She called my mother a bitch.
Hey,
Okay. I was saying when I read the other one, I was like, gosh, this is easy, but you couldn't hear me, so I don't know. I never heard of the
no,
melon out.
that's why I stopped using it, because you couldn't
You used to do
hear
something
it.
else. That's melon and Florida. I can't
I
remember what
use
it was.
OBS,
Oh yeah, yeah.
which I still use, but usually I only use it when I'm on camera. I only like using it when I'm on camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how would first of all, I have not stalking Marissa. I left for about 3 weeks and I just come back like the beginning of last week or the end of the week before that. But how would you like it, Laura, if she went off of a lie, somebody coming in chat, and then she decided to go off and call tacos and them and do the shit that she did to me? I mean, you did see what she did to me. There's no way you couldn't have known about it.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
Okay.
Mallory, I'm having problems over here, so I pinned a StreamYard link. Go back in chat and use the StreamYard link, because I'm here, I can't hear you. So I'm gonna hide you from here, grab the StreamYard link over there. All right.
Oh, baby.
But what I'm saying, dude, is you watch every move she
No, I
makes.
don't.
Yes,
I
you
watch the
do.
group channels. I don't watch everything she does. I have been the last couple of days because Laura, what she has done using her mother is if it wasn't for her supporting you, helping support your candle business, you would be the same way. It's not right.
I would not
It's
be
not
the same
right.
way. When we were not talking, you didn't see me fucking on all these other channels. You didn't see
You didn't me either.
You're on every panel that talks about Marissa.
No, I'm not, Laura. You were wrong about that. You were wrong about that. I most certainly am not. I do most of my talking on my own damn channel about her.
About her, like, why all the time? Why keep?
I don't do it all the time. I could, but this has infuriated me. It's not right, Laura. It's not right for her to play on the emotions of people. Like, it is not right. Period.
What do you think? A mom's not dying?
Yeah, no, I'm glad. I'm grateful of that. But the fact that
her mom is dying.
Laura, did you not watch her live? I pray that what her nephew or whoever that was talking last night, I pray that what he said is true and that her mother is on the rebound and is going to recover.
You heard it wrong.
No, I didn't. If I heard it wrong, everybody else that heard it wrong.
Am I here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm here. Hey, Barnyard.
Hello, Mallory. I mean, I didn't hear it wrong. And you can look at the person's face when he says what he says, that she didn't know that he was going to say wasn't expecting him to say that because Laura, she had put, and I know this is good, but she had put in her Patreon and it got posted on somebody's community wall just several hours prior to that, that her mother was nonverbal and just when she is awake, she just stares into space. That's not what he said. And when he said that, you could look at her face and tell that, and look, Laura, my dad passed away with cancer. If her mother was as dire as she has made it sound, they would have sent her home on hospice. They would not be doing saving measures in a hospital.
Sending her home on hospice. That's what they're doing now.
Laura, they would have already done it when she was announcing all this. She's gone. Laura, she's gone means she's not here anymore. I mean, come on, Laura. How can you twist those two words to mean anything? Even if this, Laura, even if she did say that, okay, I thought it was my brain and I knew that really she was gone. Okay, whatever. Even if she did, you know as well as I know that she's always on that phone and checking it. And people started commenting, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Rest in peace, Mama." Video. I'm not a patriot. I went through that. There's a lot of people suffering with their family with cancer. She played on the emotion of people. You don't do, Laura, it's wrong in every sense of the word. Look,
I mean, Laura knows it's wrong. I mean,
yes,
listen,
Laura.
She knows it's wrong at heart. And if it were anybody other than Marissa, she would be singing the same song.
I'll remember.
Marissa is no stranger to this game.
No.
Everything that you put in a Patreon or elsewhere, you know you run the risk of being mulled out. Marissa's not naive. Now she knows if she's going to put something so dirty in there knowingly to play up emotions, she knows she's running the risk of somebody leaking that.
Now, I co-signed it. Please tell
you
me.
were white knighting for her. I mean,
not when it came to you, I wasn't. And
okay.
Honestly, I don't white knight for anybody.
And Laura, I'm not getting in on that kind of, but I'm gonna say this: if I had seen Mallory, I mean anybody, another female like I was done, and I'm not just saying because it was me, because listen, I'm good. I know my truth. My husband knows my truth, but it doesn't change that what was done to me is get against the freaking law, Laura. And it wouldn't matter who it was done. I would have a fucking problem with it, and I would not ever support that person because it was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong for Justice to sit up there and do what he did. It was wrong for Love of Scorpio and all of her fucking followers to call me a fucking predator, a fucking freak, all the names I got called for weeks after this. And I have had many apologies from those people, Laura. Now, but and since then, that would do that.
Barnyard,
they would
hold on, Barnyard. I gotta interrupt you for a second. Jamie,
okay.
Jamie, I don't know what fucking fantasy world you live in. I never said splitting with Molly cost me sales. Ever. So I don't know what fucking fantasy you're trying to convince yourself of, but that shit was never said. Have a good day. All right, go on, Barnyard.
And if I wasn't the person I was, Laura, what she did and how she tried to humiliate me, it could have ruined my marriage if I wasn't solid with my husband. That when he heard, listen, I told him what had happened. He knew what happened at Dallas when I come home. But whenever that shit started happening, I told him. And then when I started playing what she said, you should have seen his face. He looked at me and said, "Turn that fucking shit off before I get in my vehicle or get on a plane." He said, "You don't want to know." It could have cost me. It didn't because he knows the truth. He knows how he already didn't like Marissa. It could have cost me my marriage. Laura, it could have ruined me if I wasn't solid. And there's a lot of not solid people in these fucking streets.
But Barnyard, do you know the old saying that holding on to hate doesn't do
I'm not holding on to hate. I'm making sure that I make sure that new people know my fucking story. I'm not holding on to hate, Laura. I've done let that go for my own sake. Trust and believe, sister. She is I am not holding on to hate. I don't hate Marissa. I feel sorry for that pathetic bitch. But I don't hate nobody.
In the history of YouTube, nobody sitting there hooing and howling about what someone did to me has ever told somebody to do it to somebody else. Like,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Laura, you're missing the point, Laura. It's about fucking morals, integrity, and being a decent human being. That's what it's about. It ain't about trying to get somebody else to do it. It is about, look, I can't, my cops, my police station, right, they won't do anything. They tell me, I need to go to an attorney. I've got an attorney, but I can't afford to pay another attorney to go after her in tacos. It ain't over, baby. Because I've got to go to Dallas and go through that because they're the ones that sent the damn picture. So it's not over. It's just I'm busy and I got bigger fish to fry. And this is YouTube and my real life take precedent over this. But I don't make no mistake about it. I'm going to teach that bitch a lesson about running her fucking mouth and trying to degrade people. Laura, it's not right no matter how you look at it. And nobody, the feedback that I got of people coming to me saying, I'm so sorry, what was done to you wasn't right. Laura, you've got people in your chat saying that. So I'm not going to sit back and share the streets with somebody that is vile and that will go to stoop to the level of using her own mother's health to gain money and to lie to people. No, ma'am. I'm not going to share the streets of my neighborhood with somebody like that. And if I can do anything to help push that person down, you can bet I'm going to make sure my story's out there. That's why I take a break every 2 or 3 weeks or every month or so and walk away because it ain't just Marissa. This place is freaking crazy. But she, I have to say, is the lowest of the low. I never would have believed when I was friends with her or in her Patreon that I would be having this conversation and that she would have ever done what she did.
Have you ever thought to just not watch her anymore?
Yes, I did, Laura. Yes, I don't. I've told you, I don't watch her very much. I see the clip channels, and I see she don't really talk about me that much. That's not what's got.
Why even watch clip channel? I don't watch clip channels on Betty.
I know.
I can't stand that.
I mean, she don't really talk about me. I wouldn't have. She doesn't try to destroy me with her shit. I mean, now she was busted out not long ago with tacos. A screenshot was grabbed when they didn't know she was live, but tacos told her she was coming after me next, and then Kate Smiles. So there's that little tidbit. But other than that, she really don't discuss me unless she just want. And when she does, she calls me the porn lady and all this bullshit. So, but what I'm upset about is what she did with her, what she's doing with her mother's health has got me and a lot of other people upset. And this is our neighborhood, these are our community streets, and we don't want that kind of riffraff doing that. It's not. If she gets away with this, Laura, it's already people lying about being.
Well, she is going to get away with it. Let's face it.
Yeah, she
is get away with it because there's nothing that she doesn't get away with it. But she's disgusting. She's disgusting, and she has no baseline to her disgustingness. But
and she talked a lot about me and did what she did. I mean, look, as ex-friend, she should have at least reached out and said, hey, is it like I did whenever I got told that she's telling people that I borrowed money from her, but I paid it back. I reached out to her. I mean, just like that, Laura. She should have reached out and asked me, what are you talking about, Jay? But instead, she reads it in her comment and starts beating on her fucking table and goes off and acts like a damn idiot. So, I mean, look, I at least deserve a fucking courtesy phone call, Laura.
So that's what it's about. You wanted a phone call.
No, I don't want anything from that bitch. She doesn't. I'm done. I don't want anything from her. I don't. An apology wouldn't even do me any good right now. Okay, Laura, you have missed what I'm saying. It's not about I'm okay. Okay, but she's not okay. There is something seriously wrong with her, and I have to sadly share these streets with her. And I'm not going to sit back and let her, not without saying something. You can call me redneck in the air, or whatever you like. She's heels on the ground. Well, I'm protesting this area, this community. Me and a lot of other people. We may not be able to do anything, but we're going to make sure that other people coming into this neighborhood know that hey, we've got a weirdo living down the street. We've got somebody that's unhinged and is very not responsible for herself.
got zero friends.